Yeah, so let's have a quick look over the user interface, and then I'll do all the sound demos and everything. So first of all, on the top here, we have the instrument. This is where we have the individual instruments like the kick, snare, the hats, and everything else. It's mapped from C1 onwards, and you can program your own MIDI, of course. So let's just have a quick listen. Right, and then we have the style. So the style dictates the way the phrases goes, and you can build your own drum track here. So we have intros, we have verses, we have fills, we have choruses, we have endings, we have breakdowns, specials, and stopping. And what you can do is you can audition the sounds pretty easy with the latch here. So I'm going to hit latch, and all you need to do is just select any of these verses. Right, and the idea here is that you can just go through the different sections, you can audition the styles, and this is very easy. You just click the style menu here, and you get a list of styles in different BPM settings. So let's try something else. So basically, you change the style, but you didn't change anything else. So all other settings are still the same. So what's the idea with the presets? So when you select any of the presets here, this will give you the entire set of parameters. It will give you the drum kit, it will give you the mix preset, it will give you the phrase and all other settings for the individual instruments. But if you want to create your own, no problem, you can start with whatever and then tweak and create your own sound by selecting the drum kit, the mix preset, and the style. And then you can even tweak it further if you go down here to the individual instruments, and you can select each of them, select them. You have different types here, so for each of the instruments you'll have choices of sounds, of recordings, and you also have some things that you can do. You can tweak the decay, you can tune it, you can have reverb, you can solo mute, and eventually you can also control the ambience mics. Here in the bottom we have the overheads, we have the room, and we have the master section where we have reverb, grit, and maximize. And we actually have some presets here, and you can click this and get different mix presets. Very, very cool. So you can create your own kind of sound. So let's go back to focus here. So on the style, we also have micro tuning. If you click this, you'll see that we have speed, which we can half, we can double. We have feel, push, pull, we have swing, and we have humanize between loose and tight. So let me show you how that sounds. I'm gonna hit latch, gonna try this. Right, that's the idea of the micro tuning, timing, and we have now the main section of this plugin is the drum kits. So you can go with any style and then change the drum kit. So this is really good, very easy to use idea here, because you can just have that style, you can have the phrases and just audition them and listen, try to figure out what kit will be best for your track. Let's do that as well. Right, and on the right we have the mix preset, which is a combination of different miking techniques and other mix ideas, and then you'll get different styles of mix presets like gentle, slump, bite, crush, bounce, and wide, and then you have the amount. And I didn't say, I didn't mention that we have smack, which will give you more punch in the drums. So we're gonna play with those two as well. Let's try them out. And of course you can set the amount and you can tweak the smack, and you'll get different sounds. Sometimes it's very subtle, you don't really hear the difference, and sometimes it's very, very obvious. So play with that. And then on the bottom here we have the instrument mics, but something that is very important sometimes is to route the instruments to different tracks in your DAW. So I'm using Cubase. Of course you can use any DAW, and let me show you how this works. So you can see that when you select any of those instruments, we have kick, snare, tom, hi-hat, right, crash, you'll see that we have choice of individual or master. Right now everything goes to the master, meaning everything is mixed and then going through one output. That's the master output. But if you want to have different channels and do whatever mixing techniques you use on drums, this is how you do it. Let's go for the kick. We'll select individual. We'll go for the snare, individual, tom. Right, and now we have all of them routed to individual outputs. We'll go to the outputs, and I'll just add those outputs here. And now what we have all these outputs. Let's just audition that and see what we have. Right, so that's the idea. I now have different channels and I can process them separately very easily like any other drum, and I can drum kit, and I can then group them together in a group for drums and do whatever I need. Of course I can name them. This will be our kick. This will be the snare. And so on. And now, of course, you can also have still the master to have the ambience, to have the room mics and everything else. So you always see something going on in the main channel here. Oh my God, I just forgot to show you how to use the drag and drop. This is pretty easy and pretty cool. So all you need to do is get those dots here. These are the dragging handles. We'll just drag this and just drop it here, and now we have the phrase. Let's do another one. So that is Brute in a nutshell. I think now what we'll do is we'll do a demo, and I'm gonna go through some of the presets. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or anything at all. I'll be happy to answer. Follow me in Facebook, Twitter, join the Discord server where we can talk and we can chat. Not just me, but everybody. Talk about plugins, about production, or if you have any questions and you want to just interact directly, that's the way, the Discord. And of course, again, if you want to use my links to buy this, I'll be more than happy. If you want to support the channel, there's a very good way to do so. Just join the channel membership, and I'll put the links in the description of this video. So I'll see you soon in the next videos. Thank you and bye bye. Stay for the demo.